Hello everyone and welcome back to Pixar Creative AI. I thought I had made my last video about Midjourney for this round, but then they hit me with their new editor. So today we're diving into some exciting updates in Midjourney. Midjourney's editor that are a game changer for anyone working with AI images. Now, not only can you create unique visuals from scratch, but you can also upload your own images or even submit an image URL directly from the web. Plus, there's a powerful new Retexture feature allowing you to completely transform the look and feel of any image with just a few clicks. So let's explore how these tools can elevate your AI creations to the next level. Let's move over to my computer. So here we are in Midjourney. Before we start looking, there are a couple of restrictions. It's not open to everybody yet. It is open to you if you have created more than 10,000 images, if you are an annual subscriber, or if you have been subscribed monthly for 12 or more consecutive months. To find the new editor, you go to the left-hand side here and click Edit. The first time you go in here, you get a pop-up screen with the new terms of service that you have accept. But of course, I have already done that. So after you go through those terms of service and indicate that you accept them, you come to this screen. And here we see the first new part of this external editor. You can upload either from a URL or you can edit and upload your own images. No longer does it have to be images created in Midjourney. And that's where we're going to start today. So I click Upload Image and I choose this very old image of me in a Cat in the Hat costume. This is from 2014, so it's 10 years old, taken on a phone camera, which was not the best quality back then. So let's see what we can do with this. On the left-hand side here, you have first the regular edit functions, and then you have a second tab, which is the retexture. We will come back to that. In the edit function, you see the different things that we had in the regular edit: move and resize, erase, restore. So let's start by move and resize. I want to create more room for background in this image. So I need room for the full hat and a little bit more of the body. So I just resized it here by grabbing a corner. If you have worked in the old editor, you know to move it, you had to find the exact center of the image to be able to grab and move. In this new editor, we can grab any part of the image. So let's place it in the center here. Up here, you write your prompt. You can't submit an image without having a prompt written. And there we have a new function here, suggest prompt. I will have it do that, but I will then go in and edit the prompt. So I just kept a photo of a woman with black hair wearing the famous red and white striped top hat from the Cat in the Hat. Her face is painted to look like the cat. So now I am submitting this. On the right hand side here, we can see the original image, the edits I have, and you see the 4 suggested new images here. I like the hat in this one the most, so we are going to continue working with this image. So I mark the image I want to work with. Now I can work with this image. This time I'm going to erase, and I click erase. I can change the size of my brush. I can also go down and change the aspect ratio, but I'm going to keep it at the size it was. Now I'm going to change my prompt. I'm going to take away the photo, take away the old values here, and in the beginning, a dark Halloween decorated park. And I'm actually taking away all the rest. So now I just have the figure itself, the cat in the hat, and submit that. And now you see we have a new start image here to the right hand side because I choose one of my earlier created images. And we get 4 new images to look at. I like this the most. We are gonna look at retexture. This is a very interesting function where we actually can change the whole style of this image. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this image up here and set this as a character reference so it doesn't change the face and the structure of my persona too much. But we will say in the style of Pixar and click submit retexture. And if you look here at the original image, you see a little R at the bottom here. That means that we are retexturing. Well, it didn't keep it kept my facial expression maybe. That is a really fun one. Now we're getting into a totally different style of imagery. Let's try another one. Color pencil sketch and submit retexture. Oh, look at these. There are a couple here that I really like. Let's go with this one. What I love to do here is now I have retextured it in this different style. So let's go back to my edit tab here. Let's keep on working with this image. And let's go to move and resize. Gonna make it much smaller here. The cat in the hat on a farm surrounded by dogs. Look at that. I really like this image. So let's see what happens if we retexture it in a hyper realistic photo style. I like this one and I like this one, even though it changed it quite a lot. But as you can see, with the edit and the retexture, we can really create something totally different from what we started with, which was this. These images, they don't show up under my organize page at all, not in any of my folders, nowhere. So where do they live? Well, they live in their own section here on edit, view all, and you can go back and see all your older images. Right now we can see the folders here, but even if it looks like I'm dragging something into a folder here, let's see, drag a cow into Sven here, go back to my organize, click on Sven, and nothing there. They all live in this its own space. So let's say I want to save this image. I have 2 options here on my editor side. I can either download the image locally to my computer, or I can upscale it to gallery. If I choose upscale to gallery and go into my organize page here, it will show up here Right now it is creating the upscale. This is a subtle upscale. So now I have it here in my regular organized page, as you can see. Let's go back here and take my cow, which is a sketch I have created here in Midjourney. As I said, we can reach the editor either from here, or if we want to use the external editor here from on one of our already created pictures, we open the editor and then click open full editor. Sketches is something that is so fun to work with. Let's suggest the prompt here first. Pencil sketch of a happy cow dancing in the style of Pixar character concept art using simple shapes. Okay, we don't want pencil sketch. We want a 3D clay model of a happy cow dancing. So let's see. And here we have my happy cow. This one is really neat. So I went from a sketch to this. This is one of the ways I really like to work with Retexture. Let's start anew and edit from URL. I used, and I recommend this, to, even though you will change the image a lot, I usually go to Wikimedia Commons where I can find images that are Creative Commons rights on. So in this case I wrote baby. I like this one. So I click on that, and then you can go down here and see what Creative Commons attributes. This is attribution share alike 4.0. So you can share, you can adapt, you can remix, transform and all of that. And it also tells you what you have to do. Give attribution, share alike and so forth. So I am gonna open this copy image address here. And we go back to edit from URL. I paste in that address and click OK. And here we have the image. I will start by some edits. I will move and resize. And one thing that is different between this editor and the regular one is that you can do so many things at the same time. I am gonna erase everything here except his face, if I can, and his hand there. But besides that, we are gonna erase everything, and we are gonna place this baby. Let's see what suggested prompt we get to start with. Newborn baby crying and yawning, close up of the face. Yellow background we can take away. High definition photography, high resolution, high detail. I want to place an environment, and I want to have that right after crying and yawning. Laying on a bed in a light room. And let's see where we end up. That hand looks proportionally a little too big. I think this is actually the best image of the four. Let's see if we can retexture this. So we take off all the description of photography, watercolor painting of a newborn baby, and submit the retexture. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a little harsh. That's cute too, but this one I like. I like all of them. So now we have used edit, uploaded image, edit from URL. We have edited from our own library. I showed you where you find your images in the new editor. Thank you for watching as we explored Midjourney's new editor features. With the ability to upload images, use URLs, and completely retexture your work, The creative possibilities are endless. If this video helped you discover new ways to work with AI images, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the little bell for more tutorials and tips from Pixar Creative AI. Let me know in the comments how you plan to use these new features. And I'll see you in the next video, which, if Midjourney don't come out with something like version 7 or anything else fantastic, will be a series about AI in creative writing, and maybe in combination with using Midjourney's images. So if that's something you are interested in, I hope to see you back here next week. Until then, bye!